As the Android platform evolves, the default style for applications has changed a lot. On the left, you can see the original style. It has a thin title bar above the app content. In the middle is the hollow style. This is introduced in version 11 Honeycomb and made popular in version 14 Ice Cream Sandwich. The title bar becomes wider and the app icon is shown. On the right is Material Design. It is introduced in version 21 Lollipop. In Material Design, we no longer show the app icon in the title bar. Also, the title bar becomes taller. While the Android platform evolves, many users still have old phones, so we need to make sure that your app looks good on devices at different API levels. There are two ways to do that. One way is to make your app matches the system style. The other one is to ship the latest style with it using the support library. I'm going to show you how to use the system style. Here is our Hello World app again, running on a Marshmallow API 23 emulator. This style is actually the default Marshmallow style. This is what we get when we don't give our app a theme. You may say that, well, that looks great. Why do I need to do anything special? The moment you want to customize your theme is when you will need to think about how it will look on different devices. Let me show you how. Go to the Values folder and create a new file called styles.xml. Here we're going to add a new style attribute for the theme. We will call it app theme and we'll have it inherit from Android:theme. We won't customize our theme quite yet. Rather, we'll link that in our Android manifest first. Add an attribute Android:theme in your application tag. We will choose the @style/app_theme. Let's deploy and see how it looks like. Looks quite different, right? This is how Android:theme looks like. If you want to get back the style we saw earlier, we have to use the material theme. Theme.material. Okay, we get back our original look, but then there's some red squiggly. Let's hover over that and see what's going on. Android is complaining that theme.material requires API level 21. The problem is that if we are going to code this into our style directly, we can only ship this app to devices that are 21 or above. If we want to target more devices, we need to do something different. This is where we will use resource folders. Remember, we added the styles.xml file into the values folder, which is the default. What we need to do is to add another folder called values-v21 so that Android will know to load this file and use theme.material when we run this app on version 21 or above. To do that, go back to the rest folder, choose a new Android resource directory. Here, we want to change the quantifier depending on the level. Scroll down and choose a version. We will pick API level 21. Notice that the directory name is automatically created for you as values-21. Click OK. Then, we can copy that values.xml file that we made earlier with the material theme into this folder. After that, we can go back to values/styles.xml and revert that back to just theme. Now the red squigglies are gone. Let's deploy and make sure that our app still has the material theme in this emulator running API level 23. Yes, it does. Great! Using the same technique, we can apply hollow style to our app when the device is running version 14 or above. Create a new directory for version 14. Copy styles.xml into it. This time, we are going to use the hollow theme. If we deploy the app, it will look exactly the same on this emulator because the emulator is at API level 23, so the file from values-v21 will be picked and the material theme will be used. To see the hollow theme, we will need to have a new emulator. Let's go ahead and make it. Click on the purple icon, create virtual device, and we'll choose the first one, which is a Nexus S. We can choose an emulator image that is greater than or equal to 14 but less than 21 for the holo theme to show. Let's download Jelly Bean API level 16. Great! Now that we have downloaded the extra system image, let's use it. Next, we'll give it a name. The default name is fine. And we're going to launch it now. With the emulator ready to go, let's deploy. Here we go, we have the holo style. Notice the app icon is shown next to the app name. This is how we know that we are using holo style. Now that we have set up our app to use the system default theme for our app, let's customize it a bit. We are going to make all the text in our app blue. Go back to Values folder and look at styles.xml. Here we can add an item to specify the text color. The name is the attribute that we want to customize, meaning Android:text color. And the value is going to be blue. We'll specify in hex. If we deploy it like that, the blue color will not show on this emulator, because remember, this emulator is running version 16, meaning that it's greater than 14, so the style in values-14 is loaded, which does not have this extra item. There are two things we can do. One, we can duplicate this extra item in all the three styles that we have defined, one for the default, one for level 14 or above, and one for level 21 or above. That gets tedious when you have a lot of different items you want to customize. What we can do instead is to define an extra parent. So here in values/style.xml, we are going to create an extra style called app-based theme. App-based theme inherits from the proper system default theme. And then in our own app, we are going to have, once again, app theme, which inherits from app-based theme. We're going to specify the text color item inside app theme. Next, we are going to go to the two other styles.xml and rename this into app-based theme. So, what happens? If you go back to Android manifest.xml, you can see that our theme is still style/app theme. App theme is defined only in the default styles.xml. It has the item for text color and it inherits from app-based theme. When Android needs to load app-based theme, it has three choices. The original theme in values/style.xml, the holo theme in the v14 folder, or the material theme in the v21 folder. Android will load the appropriate one depending on the level of your device or emulator. Let's deploy and check it out. Here we go. We have the holo theme as evident by the icon, and our text is blue, as we specified in our app theme. By adding one level of indirection, we can have a central place for our custom items while still take advantage of the default system theme for different Android API levels.